sick and tired of bending over and pulling weeds by hand? Well, today we have a solution for you.
Today we're going to be unboxing the Grampa weeder to see if it can help us with some of the weeds in our garden. We're going to give you an honest review of exactly how it performs. You'll see the unboxing, of course. And if this is your first time here, my name is Marlene. Welcome to Marlene's How-Tos, my home and garden channel.
So here it is, guys. The Grampa weeder arrived by Amazon and we got it fairly quickly, I would say. And by the way, this is not a sponsored product. It actually happens to be a gift that my sons got from my husband for Father's Day, which we certainly appreciated them doing that for us. So I'm going to go in now and unbox it just so you can see exactly how it was packaged and how it came to us. So you can see there, and I just open it up pretty easy. And I must say that it's very lightweight. I wasn't sure what to expect. So this made it pretty easy here for us. The handle, it felt very smooth. So already I like that because it just feels easier to handle. Of course, I always try to wear gloves and whatever I'm doing for safety reasons. But if you didn't, it would still be okay. And you can see it was covered in a bubble wrap right there. There's no insulation there because I guess you really didn't need it for this product. And you can see here that, they have the tie wrap on there to secure it in place. So everything looks good so far. So let's take a closer look. You can see here, they're going to show you some steps, 1, 2, 3, and we'll take a closer look at that in just a moment. And they're also showing you a common weed, the dandelion, that it can be used for. And we took it outside, and you can see here it says Grandpa's weeder. Since 1913, no bending, kneeling, and it gets the roots. So I guess we'll find out in a few minutes, right? So here it says that you center it, just giving us details a little bit on how to use it. You center it, and then you press the lever that's right there, and then you lean it, and that should do the trick. So this is what we're looking at this point, and you can see it has a tie wrap, like I said, right there holding it in place. And that was actually the most difficult part, just to get the tie wrap off because it was pretty snug and secure, but that's perfectly fine. That's good packaging there.
So let's go ahead and test it out.
So as you can see, we have some weeds here getting ready to be taken care of. And what I'll say is make sure that, you moist the soil, water it a little bit because we had some rain that fell. So the soil was fairly moist because, if it's really hard, it's going to be more difficult for your job. So we have some dandelions. We're going to go ahead and get started. And just to say before I go any further that if you like gardening and flowers even half as much as I do, be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap on the notification bell so you'll never miss an upload, and you'll also get recommended past videos as well too. So first, my husband here is opening up the claws right there and centering it over the weed. And in this case, we chose one that was pretty sparse so that way you could see clearly what he's doing. And he has his safety shoes on there, safety first, as usual. And we're just easing it out gently. And there you can see the root because they said that it gets the root, and clearly it does because that's a long tap root and it came all the way out. And now we're going to the crabgrass, and you can see this is a nice sturdy looking one right here. So again, he's placing it over the center and just pressing in. And in this case, it had a lot of roots under there, so he was just taking his time just to be sure he got everything. Since it's fairly new to us, and we wanted to figure out exactly what would happen. But it's not that it was hard to come out. We were just going slowly to see how it would work. So lots of roots under there. Some soil does come up with it. So you can always go in and kind of like dust them off if you like. And that's what he is doing there. And there's a wrong way to do it. If you lean it to the other side that you don't have the lever on, nothing much really happens. So he went in again, and this was just us testing it to see, the pros and cons. So you turn it the other way where the lever is, and it comes out with very little effort. You didn't even have to press on it that time. So we're going to go ahead and try a different type of weed over here. Now these look similar to like dollar weeds or like, the wild violets. And they have little, like rhizomes under them. So he's pulling it up to see how it looks. And there you go. Easy again. Over here now, this is like a small oak tree, a little volunteer oak tree. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try to see exactly how it works. So again, I just place it over the center, pressed in, and there you go. The top broke, but you can still see it there that I got it out completely. Roots and everything came out. And now over here we have some white clover. And what I'll say about like white clover is it can spread a lot. So if you have like a mat of weeds, and it might not be the best option for you, but you know, you have little spots here and there, then it is perfect for that. Also, if you've been watching my videos, you'd have seen this fern video that I did previously and how we went in and we covered it over. We used these little river pebbles for mulch. In cases like these, of course, you'd have to clear the river pebbles first before the tool would go in and do its job, because little rocks are going to get in the way. And here's an example of what I mean. This one is called spurge. In Jamaica, we call it milkweed because when you break it, you know, that little white sap come out. And surprisingly, it is in the same family as poinsettias, and that would be euphorbia. They also have the white sap on there. So I'd love for you to leave me in the comments, guys, whatever weed it is that you find the most challenging, weed or weeds, you know, that bother you the most. I know dandelions are pretty much high up there, you know, and that's because of how they spread. You can see the little seed heads right there. You know, they get tossed around by the wind, so they spread very easily. And kids like to play with them too, so even more reason why that might happen. Over here, like grasses, like the crabgrass right here, they're also wind pollinated as well. So of course, you always want to make sure that you get your weeds before they start to seed, because then it's just going to make it harder for you to control it. So we really did like the product. We like the handle, and you can even lean on it if you like to, you know, like if you're getting tired out in the yard, it will support your weight pretty much. So we thought it was a really good product, and I'm linking it in the description box below for you. You can get it on Amazon if this is something that you think would work for you. So, you know, we have so many different types of weeds that we have to deal with, but, you know, there are easy ways around it. And, you know, once you get rid of them, you have more time to spend and enjoy your garden, which is what we want, you know, to be out there, enjoy the butterflies, the bees, of course, our lovely flowers, you know, smell them and just relax and enjoy the breeze. Now check out this little fun moment that we had with the kids.
Go.
So let's go ahead and test it out. So I hope this gave you some great ideas. You know, I hope you like the Grandpa weeder as much as we do. And again, you can always get one if you like. I do want to thank you so much for watching, and I do hope to see you in the next video. Take care.